Hi, sisters. It is Wendy here from the Way of Truth, and this is your Sisterhood Awaits. It's an opportunity for us to come together every new moon in a sacred circle to set intentions, along with live sister circles that are happening simultaneously across the globe on every new moon. Now, I have been offering these Zoom circles for, probably 2 years now. And I often have a small following. I've noticed over the past couple of months, it's been mostly me and you showing up to these recordings and creating the sacred circle together. But I think that's just as powerful. If you're watching this, it's because you were drawn to be in this moment with me around the information, the astrology, and the transformational theme of this new moon in Aries. So I've waited about 10 minutes past the hour. It is possible we could also get some other circles, sisters joining us on this Zoom sister circle and as part of this recording. How are you all doing? I'm feeling okay. I mean, I think I have the psychosomatic symptoms. I have not been exposed to anyone with coronavirus to my knowledge. I have been holed up at home, going out only for the necessities, doing all the precautions. And I have to say that I am really sensitive to the energy around us. Whether I hear it or not, I get the sense that everyone is feeling a little discombobulated lately. I'm picking up on that. I'm processing that. Is that my feeling? Is that somebody else's feeling? Is that the feeling of the world? What can I do personally to transmute that energy? And this sister circle is part of that. So I want to say again, thank you for being here, even if you're just watching the recording and participating in that way. So first, I'd like to share a little bit about the astrology of this new moon. It is, by the way, March 24th, 2020. It is Tuesday, and our new moon is in Aries. And Aries is a fire sign. It's ruled by Mars, the god of war. And we have this war going on with the coronavirus all across the world. Some of the key words around this sign are action, direct, claiming personal power, clear boundaries and needs, protective, fierce, unwavering, taking a stand, dynamic, initiation. As the first sign in the zodiac, the presence of Aries always marks the spark of new beginnings. With its raw, primal fire, the sign of Aries holds the energy of leadership, directness, power, clarity, and at times it can be turbulent and combative. When this combative force is in balance with the purity of heart, it can act as a fiercely loving eradicator of negative karma and cycles. The Aries energy shakes to awaken. Its fire is akin to using a blowtorch to illuminate ways of being that are no longer serving our truth. This fire will also help illuminate a way forward and push you to start a new way of being that, if practiced, will likely remain for years due to the helpful hand of Saturn in Aquarius. This new moon in Aries on March 24th is conjunct with the asteroid Chiron, which represents the wounded healer. This conjunction suggests that this new moon is a potent time for healing, especially the parts of yourself that have to do with owning your personal power. With the fire energy of Aries, it's time to look at where in your life you have been unclear or too soft with your boundaries. This energy invites you to firm up your energetic, mental, physical, and emotional borders so that you can stand up and live in your truth. This moon is inviting you to take a fierce inventory of where you are allowing others to dominate, where you are leaking energy, and where you are ready to draw lines in the sand. This sign may tempt you to want to place blame on others, but it is always about radical self-responsibility. You are the owner of your response. You have the right to choose your boundaries, and it is your responsibility to verbalize them. You may want to examine where you are holding on to the fear of rejection, being disliked, or abandoned. Now, you can use the rituals in our new moon circle today to help you explore where this might be coming from and the old stories of where it comes from. You will have the ability to harness the energy of Chiron, plus the raw power of Aries new moon to heal some old wounds and enter a new cycle. Use this window wisely. All right. Fear cannot stand in your way during this fiery new moon. Remember who owns your power? You. When you do this, it will allow the energy to become a much needed reclamation of your fullness. Fierce boundaries will be necessary so that you can create your alchemical container for transformation as you reclaim your worth. Woo! New beginnings, fresh starts in this new moon in Aries. It's like March New Year. I think it's also the Persian New Year. So this is a really powerful new moon and time. So if you're not seeing this on the actual day, it's okay. You're seeing this at the exact right time to do this work. And we're doing it together. So I have some wisdom pearls that I'd like to share with you just for, so you can kind of chew on them and bounce around. I found in my work as a coach, it really helps my group or my client to have something intellectual to munch on so that the brain, the mind, our humanity is satisfied with knowledge so that it can relax and allow us to drop down into our hearts and unveil the wisdom of our heart. This is very much integrated mind-heart work. So talking to your mind right now, some pearls of wisdom for your mind to chew on. Consider, if you will, that there are 4 types of power. Number 1, power over. This is how power is most commonly understood. This type of power is built on force, coercion, domination, and control over another or another nation. So that is kind of in the patriarchal masculine realm of things, and why we as women or those who are connected to the sacred feminine tend to shy away from power, because we understand that it can be used as power over others. And so it's just good to be aware. That is one type of power, power over. Number 2, power with. This is shared power that grows out of collaboration and relationships. It is built on respect, mutual support, shared power, solidarity, influence, empowerment, and collaborative decision-making. This tends to be more of the sacred feminine alignment with power, power with. And number 3 is power to. Now, power to refers to the unique potential of every person to shape his or her life and world. It is the power to make a difference, to create something new, or to achieve goals. So we've had power over, we've had power with, power to. And now the 4th is power within. Power within is related to a person's sense of self-worth and self-acknowledgement. It includes an ability to recognize individual differences while respecting others. So it's about finding that power within. oneself. And I also wanted to share a little bit, another wisdom pearl for our mind to chew on before we go down into our heart. Excuse me, heart. I want to talk about boundaries. Strong boundaries come from a strong sense of self-worth. Each time someone sets a healthy boundary, it fortifies their sense of self-worth. And we see that right now. We are choosing, and it is by state order for a lot of us, but a lot of us are electing to stay home, to set boundaries around ourselves in order to flatten the curve and not be the schmuck that spreads this, right? We're trying to avoid that. Strong boundaries. Each time someone sets a healthy boundaries, it fortifies their sense of self-worth. Each time a person denies their truth and says yes when they mean no, they weaken their sense of self-worth because they let themselves down. They didn't stand up for themselves. They caved. They set a boundary, said no, but then turned around and said yes. So it damages our sense of self-worth and our self-trust, trusting ourselves to protect ourselves. Many women fear setting boundaries because we want to be nice or people pleasing. Many women fear rocking the boat or upsetting others. Doing so may make others see us as unlikable, or and how appreciated we feel can impact our sense of self-worth. Boundaries are generally considered a masculine concept because they are clear and precise and hold a container. We actually need boundaries because it allows for our inner feminine to feel safe, to flow, and be free. Without boundaries, our masculine and feminine are out of balance. It can manifest as women overgiving, feeling drained, or letting others take advantage of us. Boundaries don't always feel comfortable for every person involved, but they will always lead to empowerment or education. And boundaries can be made either internally in relationship to self or externally in relationship with a person, a situation, or an area of life. Examples include time management, parenting, and work-life balance. You may have heard that in the analogy of putting the when you're in the plane is in turbulence and the mask falls, you've got to put that mask on yourself before you assist the person next to you. You have to set boundaries, take care of yourself fully in order to be able to be most useful in service to others. All right, so now that I've given your mind something to chew on, now is a good time to drop into the Unified Heart meditation. Now this is the 10-minute meditation process. It's also a guided visualization that goes into the theme in Aries. Fierce love, I stand in my power with clear boundaries. So I would invite us all to allow our minds to relax. It's got some good stuff to chew on and process. And we're going to breathe together and drop down into our heart and do some visualization with the other sister circles that are happening simultaneously around the globe right now. So let's all hold hands. Imagine that we're all in one big circle together, holding hands. Gently close our eyes and inhale together, slowing the breath, bringing our attention to how our bodies are feeling right now, in full acceptance of whatever is present. Notice where your body is touching the ground and bring your focus there. Begin to feel the pulsing energy of the earth beneath you, the heartbeat of Mother Earth. With an inhale, Breathe in gratitude and love for all she gives us. Continuing breathing, feeling your heartbeat, your unique, beautiful rhythm. Breathe deeply from your heart as you open to the sensation of love within you. Feel the pulsing energy of this love. Envision this love as a light glowing in your heart. Breathing deeply, see and feel this light getting brighter until it fills your whole body and surrounds you. And with your next exhale, think of someone you know who is having a difficult time in their life. Imagine that this person is right in front of you. While remaining connected with the love in your heart, allow yourself to feel empathy for this person's struggle as you breathe, honoring their journey. See the light in their heart as the same loving light that is within yours. As you offer love and compassion to this person, feel the light in both of your hearts growing brighter together. Now with an inhale, focus your attention back to your heart. Feel the light grow brighter as you allow the love from your heart to nourish any parts of you that have been in pain. Open to feeling compassion for yourself as you breathe the light of your love into the places where you have kept fear, grief, anger, stress, and insecurity. Open to feeling nourished by the love within. Offer yourself acknowledgement and respect for everything you are, how far you have come, and for the incredible beauty and power within you. Take a deep breath and start to imagine and feel the woman to your right. This woman has her own struggles, pain, fears, and insecurities. Take a moment to feel empathy and great respect for this powerful woman beside you. While breathing into your heart, feel the power of the love in her heart. See and feel the light within her as it grows brighter, surrounding her. Feel the light within your heart and the light within her heart growing brighter together. Take a moment to imagine and feel the woman to your left. This woman has her own struggles, pain, fears, and insecurities. Take a moment to feel empathy and great respect for this powerful woman beside you. While breathing into your own heart, Feel the power of the love in her heart. See and feel the light within her as it grows brighter, surrounding her. Feel the light within your heart and the light within her heart, growing brighter together. Feel the love and light of every woman in the circle being amplified, growing brighter, filling the whole room. Now let's connect with every sister circle that's happening on this new moon around the world. Imagine the planet with sparks of light glowing where each sister circle is located, a golden web uniting our sisterhood. Let's focus the healing power within our hearts on all of humanity and our beautiful planet. Envision every person on this planet awakening to the truth of their infinite worth. Imagine every person knowing that they are worthy of being here, of being happy, of being fulfilled, of being abundant, and of being loved. Sense the impact of every man, woman, and child knowing that their unique essence is important here and that they belong. Envision every person on this planet awakening to the truth of their divine eternal nature. Blame and egoic battles naturally dissolve as we step into our true power. Envision in your life and community all women claiming their authentic power by recognizing their worth, setting appropriate boundaries, speaking their truth, and courageously taking initiative for bold change. See and feel yourself as a sacred protectress. Feel your loving fierceness, worthiness, and commitment to giving yourself what you need to thrive as you stand with passionate confidence on behalf of all women in the world. Envision and feel us becoming powerful with each other through clear boundaries, self-responsibility, and claiming needs, a gift to ourselves, families, and world. Bring this intention for ourselves and our world to the light in your heart. And with a deep breath, imagining sending that light into the earth below you, like a seed being planted. Bring your hands to your heart and feel your heartbeat. Take a deep breath and gently open your eyes. And staying in this very receptive space, bring out your journal and a pen. What is an example of fierce love? Perhaps you have witnessed it in nature, a guru, a teacher, your grandmother or your mother. Just jot down what comes to mind first. What is an example of fierce love? Perhaps you've witnessed it in nature, a guru, a teacher, or your mother or grandmother. When you think of the word power, what do you think of? When you think of the word power, what do you think of? What fear comes up for you when you think about setting a boundary with someone in your life? What fear comes up for you when you think about setting a boundary with someone in your life? Where are you leaking your energy in comparison? And what boundary can you set for yourself to stop that habit? Where are you leaking your energy in comparison? And what boundary can you set yourself for yourself to stop that habit? Describe a situation where you need to set clear boundaries or speak your truth. How would you feel if you did this? Describe a situation where you need to set clear boundaries or speak your truth. How would you feel if you did this? In what situations do you feel shame or like you need to hide yourself or make yourself smaller? What is one action step to remedy this? I'll ask that again. In what situations do you feel shame or like you need to hide yourself or make yourself smaller? What is one action step to remedy this? What are three situations where you're ready to reclaim your power? Name an action step for each. This is good. What are three situations where you need to reclaim your power? Name an action step for each. What practices in your life most empower you? For example, a spiritual practice, exercise, self care, sister time, meditation. Um, Write down what practices in your life most empower you. How would owning your worth and creating clear boundaries impact your career, internal self talk, and relationships? This is a good one. I'll ask it again. How would owning your worth and creating clear boundaries impact your career, internal self talk, and relationships? Great. I want to thank you all for participating in our sister circle today and for watching this recording and doing work on your own time. I want to invite you into personal conversation with me. And so reach out to me. Reach out to me and set an appointment for a one-on-one phone call or Zoom to talk about where we're at, what came up for you in the process of journaling around these questions. I think now more than ever, it's important for us to do our personal work, but also to seek out and find the safe communities where we are supported to do our own personal work. And I would like to be a part of that support system for you, as would the Way of Truth, our coaching membership site. So the best way to reach out to me to set an appointment and say hello is to email me at breakthroughshadow@gmail.com. Or if you're seeing this in our Facebook group, Your Sisterhood Awaits, you can certainly send me a private message there. Whatever feels most comfortable for you. And to close this out today, I have one more just beautiful meditation to take you through. And I really want you to connect with the idea that our bodies and the energy surrounding our bodies are auric fields. There really is a whole entire universe inside of ourselves. So I'd like you to just take a deep breath. I'll close this out with this meditation. Connecting with our breath. With every breath, your vision expands and you are able to pierce through the veil to see the truth of your own existence. You see that within your body, you are energy and space. You are a soul, a spirit, inherently connected and one with the entire universe. Your atoms are little stars. Your cells are little planets. Your organs are galaxies that hold infinite date and information about your true nature. Within each cell of your body, you hold the light of thousands of suns. There is infinite love within each cosmic particle that makes up your constitution. There are universes upon universes blossoming infinitely within you. And the dark matter within you, the darkness and infinite potential of space, is calm, still, and awaiting you, the creator, to create. Every thought, every feeling, every response is a choice you make as the creator of your own reality. You hold infinite power. And if you could only know how powerful you truly are, you would laugh out loud in awe. You would find it so silly and how much worry and fear you have allowed yourself to have. The truth is that you are infinitely powerful, more so than you can fathom. You get to decide what is and what is not within your universe. Continue to breathe and contemplate the immensity of your power. Your thoughts, feelings, and responses impact every cell in your body. You are not a victim. You are a creator, whole unto yourself. At this moment, choose to create love. At this moment, choose to create beauty. Feel your pores softening into love and beauty. In this moment, choose to create peace. In this moment, choose to create clarity. Feel your muscles relax as you bask in peace and clarity. Simply breathe and be. And I invite you to stay in that sacred, sweet, peaceful, clear, loving, beautiful space. Simply breathe and be on this new moon in Aries. And this is Wendy from The Way of Truth saying bye for now.